fall is an opportunity for us to come back inside, into the kitchen, and create some warming, really nourishing foods. It's also a time when some people can easily turn to more comfort food. So whether your warming fall foods are going to be things like cinnamon and ginger and pumpkin spice latte and soups and stews, or it's maybe like baking more cookies or eating some stuff that maybe you turn to as comfort but that are not as healthy. I want to give you some ideas of recipes and tips and spices and things that you can do to really create a healthy fall recipe, meal plan, and lifestyle for you. Actually, not all of the recipes I'm going to give you today are even food-based. So let's dive in and talk about these. They're going to be shared in the blog post that I'm going to pop a link here with this video. I can't really give you all the recipes verbally here, and that wouldn't be very helpful anyways. So what I am going to do is give you the link to where you can see the recipes that I'm referring to. So let's dive in. I have 10 fall recipes that I want to cover with you today so that we can really make sure that you have a plan on all different areas of your meals, your breakfast, your dinner, things for company, really all different areas of your life. So first one is probably something that you do think about, and it's pumpkin. So pumpkin-inspired recipes are not just pumpkin spice latte, but you can actually bake up the squash and pumpkin seeds that are inside your pumpkins. They're super nourishing, they're full of vitamins. I actually have a batch that I just made this afternoon. I make them up really warm and spicy, and I'm gonna give you the recipe for that. They're delicious. The second one is a pumpkin bread recipe. So you might just think of pumpkin pie, like those really sweet types of pumpkin foods, but I want to give you a couple other ideas that are a little bit healthier without as much added sugar, that you can still enjoy that pumpkin flavor. The second thing I'm going to talk about is ginger. Ginger-inspired recipes can be anything from like ginger tea to gingerbread oatmeal, but that whole ginger and gingerbread feel is really warming and soothing for fall. It's also fantastic for our digestion. So ginger is a spice that is warming, it's nourishing, and it's really, really soothing to our digestive system. So a ginger tea after a big meal feels really, really nice, and I'm going to give you those recipes inside. Another thing I want to touch on is just the fall food and spices in general. If we are adding things like cinnamon or nutmeg to our soups, to our smoothies, to our stir fries, can really create a nice warming feel. It's very scented, so it's delicious to smell when you're cooking with these types of fall spices, but again, very, very nourishing. So I include a list for you of some fall spices and recipes that you can use them in. The next thing I want to touch on inside this blog is actually essential oils for fall. So I mentioned earlier that not all of the recipes I'm giving you today are even food-based, but they are recipes that you can use in an essential oil diffuser or in your bath or as a massage oil, where you can really feel that warmth and soothing. So I'm going to give you some diffuser blends that are perfect for fall, and then also some winter ones as well that I think that you're absolutely going to love. So inside this blog, there is a wealth of information and resources and recipes and tips and spices and things that you can really start implementing in your home to make it smell fragrant, to be nourishing your body, to keep things a little bit healthier than some of the traditional ways of eating some of the fall foods. Pumpkin pie, absolutely, I will never say no to pumpkin pie, but I want you to start including those cinnamon, ginger, spicy, nutmeg things in other ways as well. So dive on in, read that, and let me know how it goes. The last thing that you're going to find in there is something very, very fun, and it is a recipe calendar for the year 2021 that has a recipe for every day of the year. You're going to see the link inside that blog where you can purchase your own. It's a stand-up calendar that you can keep in the kitchen. So if you are looking for recipes for different seasons of the year, so of course there's fall ones, but there's recipes for every season of the year, there's a link inside the blog where you can purchase yours. They're now available for sale. They are available for a limited time. You're going to be able to see them in there. First one that I opened is a no-noodle chicken vegetable soup. So as you cook, find the different summer ones, you're going to find really salads and smoothies and cooling foods. As you hit the fall and winter recipes, you're going to find really warming and healthy foods. These recipes were actually created from Canadian holistic nutrition professionals, and I was a collaborator as part of this project. And so this particular calendar is so fun that you're going to have a ton of recipes to try out. Some of my favorites are inside. I cannot wait for you to see those ones. So head on over to the blog, check out the ones I've shared with you today, and check out the calendar and see if that's something that'll be good for your family as well. That's it for me for today. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and look out for my next blog.